Ever looked at your bank account after a shopping spree and thought, where'd it all go? Yeah, me too. It's like that moment you realize you ate an entire pizza by yourself, except instead of a food baby, you've got a credit card bill that's about to haunt your dreams. This, my friends, is the classic case of the disappearing paycheck. You work hard, the money comes in, and then vanished. It's a financial magic trick nobody wants to master. The worst part? We've all been there. We tell ourselves we're treating ourselves or we deserve it. But deep down, we know we're just delaying the inevitable panic of facing our financial reality. Time to face the music, folks. Let's unpack the common money mistakes we all make, and more importantly, how to stop shooting ourselves in the foot, financially speaking, of course. Let's be real, budgeting sounds about as fun as a root canal. It conjures images of spreadsheets, calculators, and sacrificing every ounce of joy in life. Who needs that kind of negativity, right? Wrong. Budgeting isn't about deprivation, my friends. It's about freedom. Freedom to spend on things you actually care about without the guilt and anxiety that come with overspending. Think of it as a financial diet, but instead of cutting out all the good stuff, you're just being mindful of your portions. Instead of tracking every penny, start small. Identify your biggest spending areas, take out anyone, and find ways to trim the fat. You might be surprised how much you can save without feeling the pinch. We've all been there. You're strolling through the mall, minding your own business, when bam, a shiny new gadget catches your eye. Suddenly, you're convinced your life is incomplete without it. This, my friends, is the siren song of the impulse buy. It's alluring, it's tempting, and it often ends in a heap of buyer's remorse. The key to resisting these temptations is simple delay gratification. Before swiping your card, ask yourself, do I need this? Will I actually use it? Or will it end up gathering dust in the corner of my room? Chances are the answer is the latter, and if you can walk away, you've just saved yourself a whole lot of cash and regret. Mo money, mo problems. Not always, but it could be. We've all heard the saying, money can't buy happiness. While that may be true, it can certainly buy a whole lot of other things that make life more comfortable. But here's the catch. More money doesn't automatically equal financial security. You know that friend who's always complaining about being broke despite having a high-paying job? Yeah, that's a prime example of what we like to call lifestyle inflation. As our income increases, our spending tends to follow suit. Suddenly we need a bigger house, a fancier car, and designer everything. But the truth is, true wealth isn't about how much you earn, it's about how much you keep. Laughter, learning, and leveling up your finances. Managing your finances doesn't have to be a drag. In fact, it can be an opportunity to learn, grow, and even have a few laughs along the way. Embrace the journey, my friends, and remember that even the most financially savvy among us have made our fair share of mistakes. The key is to learn from those mishaps, adjust our approach, and keep moving forward. So, the next time you catch yourself about to make an impulse purchase or neglecting your budget, take a deep breath, channel your inner financial guru, and make the responsible choice. Your future self will thank you for it. The moral of the story: keep your paycheck from ghosting you. Remember that disappearing paycheck we talked about earlier? Well, it doesn't have to be a mystery anymore. By adopting a few simple habits, you can take control of your finances, kick those bad money habits to the curb, and finally understand where all your hard-earned cash is going. So go forth and conquer your finances, my friends. And remember, the best way to predict your financial future is to create it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a date with my budget spreadsheet, and surprisingly, I think I'm